Classy Career Girl podcast. I am Anna Runyon, and today we're going to talk about marketing. Marketing is something I am always asked about. So I'm going to start talking about marketing, and I hope to be able to answer a lot of your questions. So the topic today is I thought I needed better marketing, but I was just wasting my time. So I'm going to share with you a lot of lessons learned that I have learned about marketing over the years. Keep in mind, my blog started in 2011. I officially quit my day job in 2014. So I've been doing this a long time, and marketing has changed quite a bit. So I have learned a lot through the years. And if you're feeling stuck with your marketing right now, this podcast is really going to help you today. I really want to talk to you honestly, because if you've been trying to grow a business and you feel like you're trying to do everything and be everywhere and post when you can, you're thinking about it all the time, trying to stay consistent with your marketing and your social media, but nothing is really moving, it's not actually getting you any clients, then I want you to hear this. It might not be your effort. Like, you might be working really hard and putting in a lot of effort, and it might not even be like bad marketing. Like, you might be doing the right things, but here's the thing, your focus may be on the wrong things. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I want to help you focus on the right things so that you're not wasting time with your marketing, even though you might be working really hard and posting the right things, but focusing on the wrong things. So let me clear that up for you. I used to think that I just needed to do more marketing, and that's maybe what you're thinking too. More posts. I need to be more consistent. I need to post every day, not just 3 times a week. I didn't have a lot of time, especially raising little ones. I tried. I showed up when I could. I created content during nap time. I thought about my business constantly, even when I was supposed to be off, on holidays or on weekends, and still nothing really moved. I didn't have consistent clients. I had no clear momentum, just a lot of effort without getting results. So before I even made my first $1,000 from home in my business, I was coming out of an 8-year consulting career. I was working really long days. I had low energy. I was sitting in a cubicle all day long, wondering, is this it? Like, I need to be doing something different. I want to be a present mom. I want more meaningful work. I want more flexibility, more income without sacrificing my family, but I didn't know how to build it. So everything really shifted for me when I became a new mom. My first daughter was born in 2014, so she's almost 12. And I remember sitting at home with that little baby, realizing like I cannot go back to my old life. I had just quit my job, so I actually quit after maternity leave. So I had built my business on the side, working, in the mornings and in the evenings and on the weekends, so that when I went on maternity leave, I had 6 weeks of maternity leave. And then 6 weeks later, I quit my day job and I didn't go back after maternity leave. So I did not have a big safety net. At one point, my husband and I looked at each other and we realized like this had to work. At that time, he still had a day job. 3 months later, he did quit his job and we went all in together on Classy Career Girl. So there really was no safety net. Like, it had to work. And so I created a simple plan, a 90-day plan, just like we gave you guys out for free at classycareergirl.com/free plan. You can use the same 90-day planner that I used to build my business in those 90 days. It wasn't perfect. No plan is perfect. No plan it doesn't need to be complicated as well. You can really create a simple, focused 90-day plan, especially a marketing plan, to turn a tiny idea that you have into something that can actually support your family, just like I did. It happens in small pockets of time. For me, it did 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, because that's all I had. And still today, that's all I have today too, because as the kids kept coming, now I have 3 daughters and I'm even more busier than I ever thought I would be. It's 15 minutes here and it's 15 minutes there, just like I'm recording this podcast, right? In between activities and after I'm done with this, we'll be taking the kids to gymnastics. So still, I'm practicing what I preach as far as like do this in 15 minutes here and there. But what I got wrong in the beginning, I thought success would come from doing more content, more strategy, more figuring it out. What I didn't realize at the time, I wasn't failing. I was just focused on the wrong things. So let's talk about those 4 marketing mistakes that I was making when I was focusing on the wrong things. The first one is I thought that posting equals progress. I spent so much time trying to show up online, another reel, another TikTok, another YouTube video. But content alone didn't bring me content or didn't bring me clients, excuse me. Content alone didn't bring me clients and still doesn't today. What actually works is conversations. So you guys hear me talk about this a lot. It's not post, 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 content, content, content. It's like, actually, how can we talk to people? How can we solve problems? Simple messages, real connection. That's what led to my first client. The second mistake is waiting until I felt ready. I told myself, oh, I'll start when I feel more confident, or I'm still working a day job. I don't have time, to start my business or, start helping people. I'll start when I have a better offer. I'll start when I know what I'm doing, right? Because we all feel like, oh gosh, are they going to think I'm an expert? But clarity didn't come first, action did. I actually had to take imperfect action and start helping people and start solving problems. My first client was my one of my best friends who was going through a career change, and I just met with her week after week. We would go out to dinner and I would help her with her career. It was completely free, but I started taking action, and through those weekly meetings I started to develop my own get unstuck system, and that was my first client, free client, and from there after that I started charging. And so it really just came from taking action and starting to help people. The third mistake was making marketing about me. Now, I overthought everything. What if they ignore me? What if I say the wrong thing? What if it feels awkward? But the moment I shifted my focus to the person that I could help, that's when everything changed. So even today, I record this video, I'm talking to one person that I know has this problem that you have as well too. And my goal is always just to help one person every day. And so if I'm helping you, then I have completed my goal and my mission, because it doesn't need to be perfect. I just need to start the conversation. I just need to help that one person. And that's really what helped me get out of my head. A lot of the fears went away when I started to just solve problems. And then the fourth problem and mistake that I was making was trying to do everything. And this is where most moms get stuck, especially if you have very limited time. You're trying to build something meaningful and successful while managing a home, a family, and a very full life. And so you don't need to do everything. You don't need a bigger plan. You need a simpler plan. So you actually need to figure out, of all the things out there, you can be picky with your time. You can prioritize your time. You can make a very simple plan and only focus on the things that actually work. So what actually works? When I look back, getting my first clients wasn't complicated. It was very focused. I started asking myself a very simple question. What is one thing I can do today that's going to lead to a client? And most days it looks like one message, one follow-up, one conversation. And sometimes that's just 15 minutes. That's it. Those small steps add up. And that's how I got my first client, and then another, and then another. So if you feel stuck right now, I want you to hear this. You're not behind. You're not doing it wrong. You might just not have a plan that actually fits your life. And maybe you're trying to do it like someone else does, or you're trying to do too much, focusing on the wrong things, making these mistakes that we've talked about, because most marketing advice assumes you have hours of uninterrupted time. And that's really why I'm creating a lot of this content for moms, because as a mom, that's just not reality, right? We do not have hours and hours of uninterrupted time. We're lucky to have 15 minutes. So you don't need more time to make this work. You just need a tiny rhythm that will work for you in your life. Something simple that you can come back to every day. I have a marketing checklist that I have, so every week I know what I need to do that week, and I make it very, very simple so I can fit it into 15 minutes when I can get that time in the middle of everything else, right? So you need that simple plan that works for you. And this is exactly why I created something I wish I had when I started. It's a simple 15-minute plan to help you get your first client. And it is in our 1K Moms Club, designed to help you make your first $1,000 with your own business. And you can join us in our 1K Mom Club at classycareergirl.com/mom club. It is on Substack. So if you want to just cruise and read our free posts. There are plenty of free posts that you can read as well too. But if you want to be part of the club and get our workbooks and our resources and our training series, then you definitely want to join us. We do have a founding member special of 20% off right now that's happening. So you definitely want to join us before May 1st as well. And inside the 1K Mom Club, I walk you through what to do in those 15 minutes when you have them, what I do, how to start conversations that are going to lead to real clients. And it's a simple day-to-day plan so you're not guessing what to do because like I said, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what works. So if you've been posting but not getting clients, if you keep starting and stopping, if you feel like you're doing everything but nothing is working, then this is for you. Come join us in the 1K Mom Club at classycurricle.com/mom club. And I just want to leave you with this. When I started, I didn't have more time. I didn't have everything figured out. I just kept taking small steps forward. So those small steps, they changed everything. And I'm so, so, so grateful that I took those baby steps one day at a time because now I look back over 10 years later and my life is completely different, completely changed. I'm so thankful I started. So if I can encourage you to take those baby steps today, you don't need a perfect plan. You just need the right plan. And that's what I want to give you today. So I'll talk to you guys later.